Hello and good morning. This is Naira, and today we're going to talk about operant conditioning, specifically reinforcers. So, first of all, we have a very important question. What do you know about a reinforcer in general? Do you think you could define what it is? And if you actually know it, can you think of a current reinforcer in your life that motivates you to do stuff in your life? And we're going to go through the slides and learn further about that. So first of all, we have a few things that we will be covered in the slides. First thing, you will be able to know what reinforcer is and what is their effect on your learning. Second, you will be able to identify the types of reinforcers. And lastly, you will be able to provide and relate different examples to your real life. And first and foremost, we need to know just an idea about operant conditioning. So what is operant conditioning? To know what are its reinforcers. So operant conditioning is actually when people or animals learn from the consequences of their action. So you've already made an action and an effect happened due to that action. And that's how you learn what is going to happen next. So this is operant conditioning. You just learn by doing some action and you learn from its effects. Now you get to know what are reinforcers. So reinforcers are something that increases the likelihood that a specific behavior or response will occur. It's basically a motivation that makes you feel forced or rather obligated to do a certain thing. Now we have different types of reinforcers that we're gonna go through, and we're gonna go through the first type. The first type is primary reinforcers. So what are they? They're reinforcers that function due to the biological makeup of an organism called primary reinforcers. So basically, primary reinforcers are your motives in your life. So, what motivates you to work? Basically, you need money. And what motivates you to need money? Because you need shelter, you need food. These are all essential stuff in your life. So these are what reinforce you to actually work or do a certain job just to earn money. These are why they're called a primary reinforcer. Next thing is secondary reinforcers. So these are basically reinforcers that initially acquire the value through being paired with established reinforcers, like money. So the primary reinforcers are what reinforce the secondary one. So you work you work for money. But why do you need money to get your primary reinforcers, which are the food and your shelter, your water? These are all your primary. And then the secondary are what reinforce are the secondary reinforcers that you actually need to get to the primary reinforcers. And next we have positive reinforcers. So positive reinforcers are types of reinforcers that increase the frequency of the behavior they follow when they are applied. So basically positive reinforcers are stuff that motivates you or to increase the behavior or whatever behavior you're doing when they are applied. For example, if you give a dog a treat, when the dog sits, you give it a treat, dog will continue doing the treat. Lastly, we're gonna go through the last reinforcer, which is negative reinforcer. So negative reinforcers increase the frequency of the behavior that follows when they are removed. So it's basically you remove the action that the person or the animal doesn't like, so that the animal or the person responds in the liked behavior. And thank you.